They were both beaten playoff semi-finalists last season when separated by only 1 point and 1 place at the end of the campaign, but Bristol City and Coventry City appear to be on different paths right now. The Robins in danger of seeing their push to return to the playoffs peter out. 7 points short now of the top 6. The new expanded format for next season may come a year too late. Gerhard Struber has demanded a response from the whole club to stay strong in these difficult moments in the wake of FA Cup exit to League One's bottom club Port Vale on Tuesday night. But championship tests don't get much more difficult right now than facing the leaders. A couple to aim for here. And that's cut out, and Mason Clark has it for Coventry with some support from Jay De Silva. They don't get too far. Here's Horvat for Sinclair Armstrong. And Armstrong is going to take it on. That was closer. He's the one leading the line and leading the charge, really, for Bristol City. And just unable to trouble the target, but compared to the effort that he had right at the start of the game, it had Carl Rushworth much more worried and flinging himself across his goal to try and get to it. Ultimately didn't need to, but it did not miss by much. There's Horvat. Armstrong. There will be space somewhere. And Armstrong has located a little bit of it for Pring. This is Cameron Pring. Big block from Van Eyck. Still may be the danger. Horvat to have the hit. Nearly came for Emil Rees. Nearly, but not quite for Bristol City. A story for them in this opening half an hour. They'll keep coming here with Sykes. Randall didn't quite get it where he wanted it. Nor did he get the decision from the referee. He was fully committed to the challenge. Both players were, as they had to be. And it's come at something of a cost to both of them, but particularly to Adam Randall, who saw the decision go against him. We're talking the merest of margins, aren't we? Victor Torp just getting there a fraction first. But as Randall gets back to his feet again, out comes the card. Still add to the pain. He was sticking to his task, but that could have gone anywhere. Mason Clark trying to make something of it, helped out by Eccles. Touch for De Silva. Efren Mason Clark. Seeing plenty of it right now in advanced areas. De Silva forward from fullback. To dance around the lot of them before providing the cross for Sakamoto to score. And Coventry City in front. They found their threat. They found a way beyond Radek Vitek, who hadn't been particularly busy before being beaten. Sakamoto rising to score, but it owed much to Jay De Silva. He will take a lot of the credit for the assist against his former club. Vitek so frustrated to be beaten from there. Well, one of the smaller players on the pitch in the air. They had plenty back in red to try and deal with the danger here. Didn't really get to grips with De Silva, who did brilliantly. And he'll be really frustrated, will Gerhard Struber, with the nature of the concession here. First of all, the fact that Sakamoto was able to get to the ball first, and then that Vitek couldn't keep it out from there. Well, Latabodier was caught in possession there and then had to commit to the challenge. It's going to cost him, but to what extent? It is a straight red card, and in the circumstances, I'm not too surprised, really. Joel Latabodier is off. It was played in his direction by Wolfenden. He just let it slip away from him under pressure from Emil Rees. And then he clearly brings him down. And the referee reaches for the red. So a twist in the tail heading for half-time. Coventry a goal up, but now a player down. Some reorganisation required by Coventry. initially to get them through to half-time with their lead intact. That will be the first target. For that, Bristol City set about preventing them doing just that. That's a good ball in, but it's too high from Neto Borges. The Brazilian up from the back was the one on the end of the opportunity, and he couldn't make the most of it. Maybe not the one they expected to be on the end of the opportunity. Yet to score on loan from Middlesbrough. His only championship goal came nearly a year ago for his parent club. This was a big opportunity given the position that he put himself in, and having made the contact, he would have expected to score from there. Although the goalkeeper was at fault for Coventry's opener, he's redeemed himself to a certain extent. With that one, here's Wright, though it will come back his way, and he scores! And doubles the lead for 10-man Coventry City. Hadji Wright has been on the fringes in this first half, but right at the end of it, he steps up again to centre stage and scores in the Championship for the 16th time this season. 6 in his last 5. He might be a player short, but they're 2 goals to the good, and daring to dream are the league leaders at Ashton Gate. Hadji Wright moving level in the race for the Golden Boot in England's second tier. Just getting the better of the bounce of the ball against Neto Borges and keeping his composure with a clinical finish when it did come his way. Picks out that far corner. And that is 44 championship goals for Coventry City for Hadji Wright. Nobody has managed more for them in this division. Get the feeling that Bristol City have to score in this spell, and if they do, they'll be right back in with a shout. But he's given the referee a decision to make again, and he's off because Randall was already on a yellow card, and the numbers have just been levelled up. And Bristol City are down to 10 as well. A second caution of the game for Adam Randall as he makes his way off the field. And has Bristol City's best chance of getting back in the game gone with him? That numerical advantage is no more. Let down by the first touch. And then just catching Josh Eccles with the high boot. Unfortunate one for Randall, but given that he was already on a booking, he knew straight away what was coming his way. Neto Borges. With decent ground. Just over the head of Twine. Didn't quite come for Earthy. It fell at the feet of Jason Knight instead. Blocked behind for the corner. Knight is in a real hurry right now. Past the midway point of this second half. And it goes. An appeal towards the referee. Perhaps more in hope than expectation in those sort of circumstances these days. There's the effort from Bird, which was a good one. He caught hold of that. But Rushworth was there to deny him. Bell just lost his footing. Grimes was quickly on the scene to take it away from him. Here is Thomas Asante. Was always keen to take the shot on, and it's palmed only into the path of Sims, who couldn't quite squeeze it beyond Vitek from the narrowest of angles when he did get on the end of the opportunity. An opportunity that perhaps shouldn't have been afforded him. And Thomas Asante was always going to take this on if he could, and it was seemingly heading for that far corner. Certainly Vitek couldn't take the chance and had to intervene. And in doing so, sent it in the direction of Ellis Sims, just far enough away from goal. This is delivered directly. Onyeka got something on it. Not enough to prevent it from reaching Earthy, though. There's Bird. Bird, better ball. It's going to sit up for Twine. Oh, great stop. Rushworth preserving his clean sheet, keeping his team's 2-goal lead intact. Excellent ball in from Bird. It was favourable how it fell, really, to Twine, and he's the one that they would have wanted it to fall to. Bristol City from there. They've given it a go, have the home side, but Frank Lampard's team defensively have had the answers. after scoring twice late in the first half, either side of the red for Bodiak. And that wasn't as costly as it might have been, with Adam Randall also dismissed just 11 minutes into the second half. Hasn't necessarily changed how Coventry have approached this second period. First half lead that Bristol City haven't been able to eat into. That is full time at Aston Gate. Another step completed towards the Premier League for Frank Lampard and his Coventry City side, who with 10 games of their campaign to go have opened up an 8-point advantage right now at the summit of the standings, thanks to 2 late first half goals at Aston Gate. 5 straight wins now for the Sky Blues. 3 victories on the bounce on their travels. A 3rd straight defeat in all competitions now, back-to-back defeats in the Championship for the Robins, who gave it a go but came up short against Coventry, whose fine form continues. Full time at Aston Gate, Bristol City 0, Coventry City 2.